What up, people? It's Nickopz here, and today I'm going to be giving you a new visual guide on the Ghostface patch, showing off all the balance changes. And I would also like to say thank you very much to everybody who wished me a happy birthday over the past couple of days. Ashura's change is very interesting. He can hold stand switch and all of her special moves to switch them. So if she, all of her meter burn special moves. So if she does this right here, she switches. If she does this right here, she switches. If she does this right here, she switches. And a lot of labbing is going to show off what this can really do. One thing I quickly found out as I booted it up right away, she could do, and this is why I switched to Movado. As you can see right here, I know he's covering, the notes are covering it, but what I seen right away is you could do this. Now, one thing about Ashura that's really weak is her full screen presence. Like, her full screen. Like, if she gets right here, she can still threaten you. But, see, in this stance, so if she holds this after, she'll switch. And as you can see, that goes full screen. So, if I do this right here, and I hold it, that combos. So that changes a lot. That gives her a full screen presence. That's a big deal. That can end up, you know, trading with something, and she can get a full combo off of that with Movado. That's really cool. So let me try it again. To actually try to combo with Movado. Maybe 4 it'll work. So let me try it again. There we go. Wait, hold up. Hold up a second. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice right there. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah. Let me go ahead and stop this part. But yeah, that's a good change. That's a really good change. All right, for Garrus. Added enhanced versions of History Lesson and Follow-Up Exam that hits ducking opponents, does increase damage, and has a different hit region. Redo, this move right here, now lasts 5 seconds, was 3 seconds. So the redo change is whatever. That move is very gimmicky. It's not that good. But the command grab change is really good. So one thing I saw right away is I'm going over these like as I'm, you know, talking about them, and the first thing I did when I did that right there, I was like, can Movado combo off of that? Now he has a command grab off of Movado. Movado's really shining this patch, what it's looking like. Yeah, that is a big deal right there. That is really nice. Now he can actually threaten you with a command grab. That is really good, and he's going to be able to get more confirms off of that. Now, I don't know why they just won't let him combo meterless. Like, oh wait, different hit region. Wait, does that leave you closer? I would have to see the old one, but it looks like it leaves you a little closer too. I could be tripping about that, but this change right here is already a big deal. Being able to get combos off of that is going to help him out and maybe give him an actual real archetype. But that's a really good change. Okay, now Havoc doesn't really have a lot of changes. He just got a lot of visual changes and no nerfs like people wanted. Sometimes, this move right here, it says sometimes being able to be 2-in-1 canceled when hitting armor. So I guess that was a bug or something, and that's gone. So that's not really, you know, important. Now Katana, let's see what they did with Katana. Flipping out. I think that's this move right here. Jump, front kick, back kick can now be canceled. So let me, that's her air move, right? So, oh, that's cool. It's a nice little change for her. Not gonna do that much. All right, square wave can be canceled into Sonya cameo. So let's see what square wave is. Square wave. I'm assuming. Okay, so it's this move right here. That can be canceled into Sonya's dive kick? Oh, that's interesting. Are they trying to give her like an instant air overhead? That's what I'm wondering. So The move is that right there. Oh, that's cool. And that combo. So that's gonna be derp and neutral. That's gonna. Wait, does it? Let me see. Does it work even if it doesn't hit? Okay, so it only works if it hits. That's not gonna be too crazy then. So, what is it on block? Go ahead and turn the frame date on. Should do this right here. Oh wait, is it not? Oh, it only comes out on hit. Yeah, it only comes out on hit. Okay, that's not too scary. But, I mean, it's something. So, katana changes are kind of whatever, to be honest. All right, now to go ahead and skip over these three because these are useless. As you can see here in the corner, Lee May, she has 10 more frames of hit advantage on heel kick. Not a big deal. Melina, visual issues, not worth going over. Raiden, enhanced lightning port in neutral will have priority over lightning port while block button is held. Another one that really doesn't matter. So there's Lee May, Melina, and Raiden just all bundled up. And for Sindel, this one can be skipped over too. Queen's Command basically breaks through cameo armor now and visual issues. So that's not worth talking about. All right, it looks like Reiko has a very small change where this move, and let me make sure it's right, Bloody Pitcher, which is basically his, yep, forward two, has a different hit region. Oh wait, that bounces. Hold up. Wait a second. I'm switching to Movado on everybody because Movado is just such a good cameo that makes every character better. Just better naturally. Wait, that's a really big change for Reiko. What the heck? I thought it was just small. Okay, no, it doesn't combo with Movado. Hold up. This makes me want to lab this. That's like kind of a bounce right there. So it looks like he should be able to get some follow-ups off of that now. See, they should do that. I think they should do that with Raidens as well. So what's in... Let me see. Oh, I switched the wrong one. Yeah, that could actually be a very crazy change with some synergy. Oh yeah, that change is crazy good. The fact that he can combo off of his overhead, yeah, some of the synergy that can be found with this might actually be very good. Like, this just makes me really want to sit here and lab what all works with it. So, I think he can... So that's 4-2. To cause it a little early, I wonder can he... Yeah, that's really good. If we can get that timing down... Hold up. Trying to see can he get a low sweep right there, but it looks like he's stuck really long in it. But that could actually have some really good synergy. I'm definitely labbing some more of that just to see what works with it, even though I'm not a Reiko player, but that's really cool. All right, now let's look at one of the big ones, the smoke changes. Added a new move, Air Vicious Vapors, that causes a ground bounce on hit. Added a new move, Air Enhanced Vicious Vapors, that causes a restand stun. Okay, so let's look at those. Can he keep swinging after that? Oh, he can. That is going to be so derp. Wait, what is that on block? I have to see. Minus 13, okay. Yeah, that is going to be really good for... Wait. That's really good. Okay. So, if he... Something about meter burning it. Oh, that causes a restand. So, I wonder, can he... Can he still keep swinging after it? After it restands it? Oh, that's... Yeah, people are going to find some stuff with that. Yeah, that's really cool. Wait a second. Yeah, since he's airborne on this. Oh, wait a second. Now he has an armor breaking plus move that you can get a hit confirm off of. Oh yeah, you could definitely hit confirm that. Oh, that's actually a really nice change. These are probably some of the most meaningful changes that they have ever made. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's really good. Okay, let's look at this one. Added a new air move, air vicious vapor cancel that is possible. So yeah, it's just showing you can cancel that now. And the first thing that I'm thinking about when it comes to being able to do that is Kano knives, because Kano knives are completely going to cover his way in. So if he does something, if you do something like that, and he's in your face. Yeah, the smoke player is definitely going to be out here having fun with this. Oh yeah, this is a really cool change. Now, let's look at another one. Telestab can now be canceled into attack hits on certain air moves. Away back punch. So, can now be canceled before the attack hits? Wait a second. What? Is that even still cancelable? It is. What the heck? Oh, these are really cool changes. They're absolutely cool changes. They actually made this character cool, it seems like. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know what this is going to do for him on the tier list, but these changes are cool, nevertheless. Okay, face walk. Towards back kick. Damage on second hit now does 30, was 50. So that's towards... Oh, okay, so this move just does more damage. That right there, and turn and heal, back kick damage slightly increase. So increase the damage off of that. So overall, Smoke, I would say, has the most interesting changes so far. I don't think they did anything to fix what his original archetype was doing wrong, but I do feel like he could end up being better if his archetype is changed with what these moves do. We won't know that until we get some time with the character, so we're gonna see. But yeah, he could end up actually being really good now, but we don't know yet. Again, they're not obvious changes because they're changes that don't improve his archetype. They kind of change what he's meant to do. So yeah, that's really cool though. Props to them for the smoke changes. All right, Sub-Zero has a lot of changes. Now, the first change is this move now knocks up if you do not hold front kick. So you can keep it the same if you do that, which is really nice that they give you options. Or if you just do it and press nothing, that happens. All right, Ice Slide and Enhanced Slide will now perform synchronized hit animations that leaves opponent in front of Sub-Zero by holding front kick. Okay. Sub-Zero now jumps slightly further after Ice Clone and causes freeze reactions when fully enhanced. Slightly farther after Ice Clone. Okay. That's a little noticeable. And causes freeze reactions when fully enhanced. Okay. Ice Clone has an adjusted hit region that lasts 30 frames longer. Enhanced lasts 100 frames longer. Okay. Fully enhanced Ice Clone has adjusted hit regions. First two Ice Clones last 100 frames longer, and third Ice Clone lasts 160 frames longer. I don't know about these Sub-Zero changes, honestly. They seem okay, but we're really going to have to see what people do with him. They're not obvious good changes, a bunch of clone changes, and this slide change is good, but I don't think it's enough to be like, oh, this is a big deal, this is a lot. That's just what I feel. I don't personally know. to be honest. And let me see what all the changes to the clone. Can he still do this combo? Oh, so they took that away. I don't know if that's a buff or a nerf to some people, or if it just doesn't work on Reiko. But yeah, he used to be able to combo off of that last patch, and some people like that, some people didn't like it. So yeah, that's something that's changed from him now. Again, I don't get why it's so hard for them to buff Sub-Zero. He has very obvious problems, and they just won't address them. But hey, he's still good with Chameleon at the end of the day. So, I mean, at least Sub-Zero players will have that to fall back on. I just don't know how I personally feel about these changes. I feel like it's going to take some time. Back to the part where we talk about the skippables. So first one we have Shang Tsung. That one's not worth talking about. Tanya isn't worth talking about. I'm going to read it right there. Omni-Man is really not worth being talked about. Quan Chi is worth being talked about, so I'll have Quan Chi up next. Peacemaker is not worth talking about, and Homelander is worth being talked about. So just scrolling past some of the useless ones, let's get Homelander and Quan Chi up. Actually, after looking over it again, Quan Chi is not worth being talked about, so I'm going to skip over that one if you want to read all the issues that he had right there that were fixed. So definitely Homelander up. Let's look at Takeda. Fix an issue that could cause Shooting Star to hit twice with one projectile. That's not worth being talked about. It looks like Cyrax has a lot of meaningful changes, so Homelander and Cyrax up next. Alright, Homelander changes. First one, the fixed issue. Like, again, this is a visual guide, so things that I see that are very specific, I don't think those are worth being talked about. Like, when they say this rare issue or this visual issue, those aren't worth being talked about. Like, all of the bottom ones are nothing but camera issues and visual issues. But the main one is this move right here, Blaze It Up. This is a mid now, and it was a low, as everyone knows. And I think this was a very, very bad change for Homelander. Homelander was a character that had his stats maxed out on one thing, and that was his mix. His neutral was decent because of this move, but his mix is what made him so good, and now they completely just took a major part of it away. Now, if they would have kept him where he had this, where he could do something like that on hit or block, like the last patch, and then took the low away, that would have been fine. But now they've removed almost every way that the character can mix you. And a lot of people, this always happens with a character that was mega top tier. They'll look at it like, that's not a big deal. Homelander could still do this. He could still do that. But taking something essential away from a character's kit and then thinking they're still going to be the same is crazy. Like, the characters, I don't think he's top tier anymore just for this change alone. But I could end up being wrong about that. Again, he still has Farah, which could be a really good thing for him. That's going to be the way he's going to have to mix you now if, you know, it's still possible for him to even be used at a higher level. But I don't think this character is it no more. Again, a lot of people don't understand fighting games, archetypes. This character literally is only good at mix. Well, was. His other tools are all not that good. Again, his stat sheet, when it comes to his mix, it was maxed out. That's what made him so good. But his buttons are whatever. Like, this isn't that strong. This isn't that strong. If it was a mid, it would be decent. His 1-2 is okay. You can't get this move a lot, the clap move. That doesn't, you know, have really good synergy with his kit. His poke is not good, but a lot of players aren't going to understand why his poke isn't good. His armor is really bad. Again, what made this character cracked was the mix. Now that that essential part of his kit is gone, to where yeah, he still has the mid for neutral and everything. He's going to have to overly rely on Farah for the mix. And that could end up working out fine for him. That's why I don't know if he's just done yet, but we're going to see. At the end of the day, this character had a lot of flaws, but it didn't matter because once he got on you with those 50/50s, what flaws? Like, what flaws are there when you're getting mixed to death? So, again, a lot of people didn't understand that. I don't agree with these nerfs at all. That nerf at all. All they had to do was make this laser more punishable on whiff and even just take the command grab away. That's what they could have did and kept this a low. This was too important to his kit. The command grab is good, but he doesn't really need it like 100%. And the low, how some people would just whiff it and get away with it, you know, that could have been changed, but just taking the mid, just taking the low and making it the mid is probably the worst change that they have made in this game. Easily. Because they completely killed a character's archetype. That's just really bad. I don't know what it is with the DLC characters, but they won't let them survive. They let Sindel, they let Johnny, they let Kenshi survive every patch, but not no Peacemaker and Homelander. But we're gonna see. Again, if Farah is good enough to keep his mix and it doesn't matter, you know, he could still do his thing with her. He could be saved, but I'm not gonna know until, you know, we see more. But I think off of first impressions, I think this character is definitely not top tier anymore, to say the least. All right, now for the Cyrax changes. They made her grab more punishable. A lot of people call it a command grab, but it's not really a command grab. Her grab, that's what it is. It's just she has multiple grabs. So one of her grabs, this move right here, her back one, which she used to open you up, is punishable, more punishable now if you miss it, which is whatever change. It's not really bad, but not really good either. This change right here, the second hit no longer occurs if the first hit is up block. So if they up block this move right here, let me go ahead and switch back and just record her to do it. If you up block it, you can punish it now. And let me scroll down because I forgot to. Oh, wait, nope, I did. There you go. Sorry, exchanges right there. Okay, I just skipped past Sector because, as you can see, Sector right here is just a bunch of visual stuff and, you know, all that stuff. Now, Noob right here actually has a very interesting change. Now, some people might look at this as a nerf, but I think this is a buff. Now, he doesn't get the safe jump timing like he used to. His overhead was mega plus before when he knocked you down. He could get like a safe jump, but now he gets a splat that leaves you closer and has a different hit region. And I think that is really good. Not hit region, hit reaction. And I think this is better because somebody he already has a lot of synergy with, like Cyrax, he gets an overhead combo now. So that is very cool. And I think some people might not like this change, but I think it's much better. Even alone, just it leaving them so much closer and everyone gets hit by overhead splats. So I think this is a really good change for him. Yeah, that's really good. All right, now time for the cameo changes. And as you can see here, we have a lot of cameo changes. Just scroll past them real quick. That is a lot. So the first one, Cyrax, issue, not visual issue, not worth being talked about. Now we have Frost and Goro. All right, so it says Deadweight has a faster recharge rate. Deadweight is this move right here. So that's his like hit grab. Let me see. That's like 14, 15 seconds. That's around average for a cameo. Whatever. Fix ambush cancels after raise the roof and punch walk have a faster recharge rate. So no, that still takes forever. Goro is never going to be good until they give him a real good recharge rate. But Goro, they're being careful with Goro because Goro is one of those where you can't make him too good, because if you do, then it's going to be crazy for everyone if they just make him way too good. Because what Goro needs is this move to come out faster. That's what this character needs at the end of the day. And if they don't give him, if they give him that, it could end up being too much. But if they don't give it to him, he's just going to stay a low tier assist forever, and an assist that's not really used because he just takes too long to come back. So I don't know if they need to rehaul Goro, because I get it. I get why they're being careful. This move is just, dangerous. If this becomes like a 10-second recharge rate, oh yeah, it's over for a lot of other assists, because he's just going to be one of the most used assists. But them trying to play it safe with him every patch is just not working. They need to redo this assist, because it's just not going to ever be used if they don't make a major change to it. But again, I get why they're being careful. All right, they finally gave Frost an ambush assist. Ice Wall can now be canceled into Ambush Ice Crash. Ice Crash hit reaction change and will now pop up if hit reaction is too close to an ice wall. So let me see. First, let me look at the recharge rate of the ambush. So the wall stays out for a bit. So that could end up being good for some characters. This character was just missing an ambush. She finally has one now, but don't know how good that ambush is going to be, but it's finally something. They just kept refusing to give this character a real ambush. Again, that could be good for some characters. We're going to see. And, yep, those are the Frost changes. I don't think it's... I don't know. Again, it could be good for some characters, but I'm not seeing it. Alright. Now, Serena. Let's go over Serena. Added a new move, Jakata's Blessing. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. Creates a zone that increases the partner's super meter and increases their damage done. Demonic Dance input changed to up cameo and a visual issue or something. Okay, I'm actually going to test the buff out with Cyrax. So Cyrax, she gets long combos, and I want to see how optimal the damage is going to be if you're left in it for a while. So Cyrax, she can hit you with something like that into this. Okay, yeah, that could work. So let me wait for it to go away. And let me try to remember the combo. So you throw the bomb first. Okay. Okay. I mean, I can't really tell the damage difference off of that. I guess with some characters it might work, but let's see. Change Demonic Dance input to up cameo. Okay. All right. Those are your Serena changes. All right. Mataro is just issues, so not going to talk about that one. Sub-Zero. Cold shoulder hitbox adjusted, has different hit reaction, and travels further when performed during Arctic armor. So that's interesting. Let me see the reaction. Okay, it's like a little pop-up. And let's see off of the ambush now. It goes further, so... Okay, nice little change. That could mean a lot for a certain character, but No, don't really know yet. And let's look at Farah. Adjusted the timing before an attack can be performed after the ride move if an opponent isn't in a combo. So I'm assuming they're trying to nerf you being able to set it up, which again, they just need to leave Farah alone now. I don't know why they're even bothering this cameo at this point. I actually went to lab this a little more after I was done with the video. They nerfed how quick you can call in Farah after she is out. So some combos that used to work with this don't work anymore because she takes a while to swing. So that's what the nerf actually is. So I'm assuming, I don't notice it, but let me scroll down, make sure. Yep, it's there. I don't notice it. Let me read it again. Adjust timing before an attack can be performed after the opponent isn't in a combo. Oh, if the opponent is in a combo. Hold on. Yeah, I don't really notice it. But let me know if you notice it when you get to labbing it, because I don't notice it at all. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. These visual guides take a while to make, but I really like doing them because I know they help a lot of people out. Hope you all have a good day, and Nickopz out. Also forgot the shameless plug. Check out my memberships if you would like to support the channel, and at the highest cost membership, you can force me to talk about any topic you want regarding MK every month.